Best practices for embedded system security vulnerabilities include the following. More than anything else, be realistic about the vulnerabilities. Your system will have them, but it's important to understand them so you can come up with a viable security plan. Realize that users are not going to change default passwords in the common case unless there's a really effective way of ensuring that that happens. And even if they do change the password, they will probably use a weak password unless you have some measure that requires them to use a strong one. Counterfeit systems will be built. If you're successful enough to sell a lot of product, someone will attempt to counterfeit it one way or another, and you have to decide if that's an issue for safety or security. Anything on a network will be attacked one way or another. Simply being on an embedded network with an obscure protocol will make it a little bit harder for remote people to attack your system, but they will attack it when it's physically local, or they will attack it when someone has the bright idea of putting an internet adapter onto that network, exposing it to the internet. Pitfalls for security vulnerability include the following. Assuming users will practice excellent security hygiene. That assumption is probably incorrect for almost any device you can imagine. Using a master password is just a really bad idea. Don't do it. And a final pitfall is assuming attackers will not attempt to extract keys from at least one device. If you build a device, you have to assume an attacker will find some way to extract the secret keys from it, and then will use them against you. A specific instance of this pitfall is using symmetric cryptography and putting the same symmetric key in multiple devices. An attacker will get hold of one device, they'll extract the key, and now they'll be able to have the key to fake messages or software updates or whatever to all the other devices. Remember, the same symmetric key in all devices amounts to a master password, which we've already said is bad.